In this lightsaber tutorial and workout, you'll discover how to do your basic spin, also known as an orbital. You're gonna go outside your body. You're gonna learn how to do that orbital inside your body. You're also gonna learn how to do that basic endless spin, just a sideways figure eight, or also known as an infinity spin. And stay tuned, because we're gonna turn all of that into the Obi-Ani, Obi-Wan Kenobi TV show's coming out soon. Let me know in the comment section below. If you're excited about it, I am. Blue lightsaber today, that's what we're doing. What do you think about Anakin Skywalker? What do you think of the rise of Skywalker? Let me know in the comment section. Please like and subscribe, share this video, grab your lightsaber and let's get started. Lightsaber in the right hand, you're gonna drop the tip to the ground. Palm comes up facing the sky, bring it all the way around and back to the front. So I want you to see this from a couple of different angles. Now, notice that when I do this, my fingers stay in contact with the hilt. See that? Can do this. It's a bad habit though. Once you hit something, once you start dueling with these things, and you hit something with your fingers open like that, there's a good chance it comes out of your hand, and then you're in big trouble. If you keep your fingers on it, even if your hand opens but your fingers are still on it, you still have that grip. You're not gonna lose it as much. We're gonna do this outer orbital behind the back, this basic spin. Now, I'm doing this, I just put my hand next to my body, and you can have your wrist bent, you have your arms straight, you can do it higher, you can do it middle, of course you can do it lower. And I want you to do that. This is a workout, it's not just a tutorial. Warm yourself up and figure out how this thing moves. Don't have a lightsaber yet? Grab a stick, grab a broom handle. Don't wait to get started. If you have a passion for this stuff, if you want to learn how to use a lightsaber, like Obi-Wan Kenobi, or Anakin Skywalker, or Kylo Ren, or who are the other ones? Rey Skywalker, whoever it is. Mace Windu, purple guy, the purple lightsaber, right? Grab something and spin it. Don't let anybody tell you don't have an official $100 lightsaber so you can't start. Now you've gone behind your back for a while, bring it to the front. I like to say 30 seconds to 2 minutes is a good amount of time to spend on each move. Not just for what it does for the warm-up and lubricating the joints and getting your blood flowing, but also what it does in here to help you remember it for the next time. Now, when I do the orbital in front of my body with a basic spin, I start the same way. I push the tip down, but instead of the palm going to the sky, the pinky side goes to the sky. Bring it around. And I'm doing it to the side. You can do it in front of your body. You can have the elbow bent. You can have the elbow straight. You can go higher, you can go lower. It's just a basic orbital spin. Now we're gonna turn that into the endless spin or the infinity spin, also known as a sideways figure eight. Infinity because of the shape that your hand is making, or the tip. Now with your hand next to your body, you're gonna do your outer orbital and then your inner orbital. Put those two together and you have your infinity spin, also known as the endless spin. Infinity just means endless, right? There's no beginning, no end. My fingers are closed around the hilt again. And arms straight, elbow bent, go higher, lower. We practice that. And then also step forward, put it in front of you like you're fighting with it. To the front and to the back. It's the same exact motion as this. Here's that reverse. Here's the inner orbital. Outer orbital, inner orbital. Two basic spins, crossing through the middle. To protect you from Darth Vader, Darth Maul. Maybe he's got his double-bladed lightsaber and you were fighting with one. Or maybe like Ahsoka Tano, you've got one in each hand and you're fighting with two. Now the Obi-Ani. Obi-Wan Kenobi, Anakin Skywalker from I think episode 3. Start with this orbital behind your back. You're gonna do one orbital and then you're gonna start as if you were going to the front of your body. But instead, go to the back of your body. Turn your wrist all the way up so that your thumb would be facing the sky, which means the blade looks like a tree coming out of my head. I'm gonna turn around so you can see it. Bring the elbow to the front as you do that. See how that makes my wrist turn? My wrist can only turn so much. So as I bring my elbow around, it's gonna drop the tip of my sword to the ground. And this comes from Kung Fu fighting with swords like the Chinese broadsword or the Tai Chi sword. I've worked a lot with both. This is a blocking motion. You bring this across your body and then you allow your wrist to turn up because it's no longer, your elbow is no longer in top. Drop your elbow down and your wrist comes up. Go into that orbital behind your back. Now you're where you started. This is the one that you were gonna put in front of your body, but instead you go behind your back, facing the sky. Pull from here. When I bring it across, let me point this out again. My elbow goes down, just dips down, which pops the sword up and brings me back to my starting point. So this is how I want you to practice. Do a few of these. When you're mentally ready, it means you just told yourself what you're gonna do. Go down, cross, and again. Word of caution, with these heavier sabers, that's gonna put a lot of torque on your shoulder. So if you need to, here's where you go slower, right here. Try to really get that tip facing up before you pull it out. It's kind of a bad habit I have. I sometimes get here and I like to whip it out because it's not as hard. But go for what's harder. What's harder usually looks better. So you wanna get that back there and then pop it out. Get it behind you and then whip it through. Check out some of these other lightsaber tutorial and workout videos. Let me know in the comment section what else you'd like to work on, and I'll see you on the next one.